Hi people, I'm Annelia. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another video for the Bahamian series. So today is what? What are we doing today? We're doing desserts, okay? Bahamian desserts. Now, like I said in the last video, just because I have these desserts in here, that does not mean that they're Bahamian. Okay, I think most of these are Bahamian. Or all of them are Bahamian. Listen. Just know, if you come to the Bahamas, you're going to see these desserts. And you should try these desserts, okay? Let's start with one that I just want to get out of the way because I've tasted it before, but I do not remember what it tastes like. And that's Benny Cake, okay? Benny Cake has these little seed-looking type situations going on. The picture should be there for you guys to see. I haven't had Benny Cake since I was a child. So to tell you what it tastes like, I can't. I remember liking it. I do remember liking it, but I can't tell you what it tastes like. What Benny Cake tastes like, Grammy?
What? I didn't guess, but I like Benny. It's the same recipe. You boil the sugar with the Benny.
What is Benny?
Boy, it's just a fine seed. I mean, it tastes about too. When I was growing up, I liked Benny Cake. I picked Benny Cake over coconut cake. Yeah, you put it to boil, and as it boils, I mean, you know when it's ready. Put the sugar and the Benny and the water. You could use milk too. And you put a little butter in it. And as it boiled and it started to simmer, then let it get brown. Keep stirring it.
I never see you make Benny Cake before.
No. I have no teeth, so I don't.
What? You get no teeth?
That kind of teeth is being hard. Just like how I do eat Popeye. Too hard. Yeah, but all is the same recipe.
So I just wanted to get that one out of the way, you know, just mosey on by. I like to say that these next two are kind of in the same family as Benny Cake. The next one is coconut cake. So this is becoming a habit. You know, bringing my Grammy in to give a little 2 cents. But Grammy, because you've made this before, how do you make coconut cake?
The grater cake is slightly different. We had to cut them up, chip it in an angle, you know, how you want it. But the coconut grater cake, I choose.
Hold on, she busy. The grated cake would you was make. The coconut cake would you was make.
Oh, that's the grater one. I rather that.
Okay, so how do you make that?
You grate your coconut, and you put it to boil with sugar. I usually put a little cinnamon in it and butter, and you let that boil until it simmer down, and then it start to get stiff, and then you start to brown. You have to keep turning it till it get stiff, and then as it start to get brown, then you could dip it and put it on a damp sheet and for it to get hardened.
Okay. Okay, coconut cake. I love coconut cake, but I only ever ate it when my Grammy made it. I never ate it from anywhere else. I can't pronounce the word else. I did it just now, but like if I'm talking, I can't say else. Like it's gonna come out elks. Okay, I don't know why, but I can't pronounce it. Y'all don't judge me, please. That's just one of those words I can't pronounce. But yeah, I never eat it from anyone else. I always had coconut cake from by my Grammy and what my Grammy made. So that's the kind of coconut cake I eat, and I loves it. Okay, tastes really good, but it's really, really sweet too. So sometimes I'm not into too much sugar, too much sweet, and so sometimes I can't eat it. Sometimes when she has it, like I could sit down and eat that all day. It's really good. Peanut cake is also really, 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 really good.
I never make peanut cake, but all that you have to boil it with the sugar.
Okay.
And you know, sugar is like, as you boil it, it comes to a boil, and as it get down, keep stirring, and then you let it brown. Let it fry down and brown, keep stirring, and then you dip it, like I say, you have a sheet and you just dump it with water. When you dip it and you put it on there and let it stay and it get hard.
Okay, you don't bake it?
No, not on the baby, yes. You did it with the pot, yes. Cook it in a pot.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Grammy.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of straightforward. It's peanuts. So we went over bunny cake, we went over coconut cake, and we went over peanut cake. Next on the list is rum cake. You know what's weird? I don't really like rum cake, and I feel like I'm the type of person who would. Let me not say I don't like it. I just don't eat it as often as I felt I would. I don't know. I just I don't eat it like that. But yeah, we got plenty Bacardi rum cake over here. Plenty, 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 plenty. Next on the list, flour cake. I've mentioned flour cake on my channel before. I think it was in a vlog. When it came to flour cake a few years back, right? Me and my brother, we were trying to get the recipe for flour cake, right? Flour cake is especially made really good by people on the Family Islands in the Bahamas. Not so much by the people in Nassau, but people on the Family Islands, they know how to make some good flour cake, right? And me and my brother, we wanted to attempt to make flour cake when we were both still living in Missouri, right? And we were calling around to all our family in Exuma, and nobody knew how to make this flour cake, right? Or nobody wanted to give us the recipe to make the flour cake. And all I could think was, this is worse than trying to figure out the Krabby Patty secret formula. Like, why does nobody want to share this recipe with us? Like, what's in it? Is it drugs? Is it Coke? What's in it? Like, why don't y'all want to share the recipe? I'm confused. Child, I ain't care. I got one little spot where I go and buy my little flour cake now. I need your recipe. I don't like baking anyway. I don't want to go in the kitchen and bake no flour cake. Keep your recipe. It's fine. Moving on. Guava Duff. This is my mommy most favorite dessert. Basically, it's a boiled dough, guava diced and rolled into it. I've told this story before in my bush medicine video, I think it was. I am used to the red guavas, the reddish pink guavas. I am not used to white guavas. I didn't know there was such thing as white guavas until I went to Walmart when I was living in Missouri, and they only have white guavas, and I was like, oh my gosh. Guava Duff is made with reddish pink guavas. Basically, Guava Duff is a dough, and you roll it with the diced up guavas. You can use guavas in the can, but fresh guavas are also really good. And then the sauce is what makes it for me. I love guava sauce. Okay, so there are different ways you can make it. Like my mommy, she bakes, and when she makes hers, I think she uses butter or something, but some people I think uses eggs. I don't know, it's something, but the sauce is very light, and it's like a whip type of texture, like whipped cream type of texture, almost, maybe a tad bit heavier. But yeah, that's the best way I can use to describe it. It's very light, very fluffy, and then sometimes it's whitish, sometimes it's pinkish, but it definitely has that guava flavor. You can put brandy in there. Yeah, it's really, really good. Really good. You don't have to, that's optional, but it's really, really good. My mommy makes really good guava Duff, but she does that because she loves it so much, so she gotta perfect it. Next on the list is coconut tart. Now, coconut tart is like this bread. You can have it long and like in the shape of a sub, I guess. Like the subs you get from Subway, it can be like in that shape. Or it can be like, I don't want to call it a pie shape, but it can be like, you know, like how pies have the little designs on the top, the little crisscross situation. That's how it can be as well with the dough. And when I say a sub, I'm not meaning like it's actual bread. I'm talking about like it's a Swedish dough, and then inside is this coconut filling. You have coconut tart, and you also have pineapple tart. I dislike pineapple tart with every fiber of my being. It's absolutely disgusting, but that's only because I don't like anything pineapple flavored. I love pineapples, but I don't like nothing pineapple flavored. It's gross. It's disgusting. Same way I don't like anything mango flavored. It is gross. It's disgusting. And whoever made pineapple and mango flavored things, they should be punished, because why? Why would you do that? Huh? But yeah, coconut tart is fine. I'll eat coconut tart, and that is really good as well. And you know when it's the best? It's the best when it's fresh and it's warm / hot. Oh my god. Fresh, warm tart? Yes, Lord. Yes. 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 That's the good stuff right there, okay? All right. That is coconut tart. Let's move on to the last one. daiquiri. I am sure majority of us have had daiquiri before, but daiquiri is also very popular here in the Bahamas. I like Miami Vice and I like pina colada. I don't get those weird odd flavors like the mango and the, y'all know how I feel about mango at this point, okay? But I don't get those other odd flavors. I get either Miami Vice, which is the strawberry and pina colada daiquiri mixed, or I get straight up pina colada. My papa, my granddaddy, or like my mommy like to say my grandpa, he used to work in a restaurant and he was a bartender, which is a perfect job for him because if it's one thing my granddaddy gonna do, he gonna drink and love himself. He gonna have himself a dandy, okay? He's gonna have himself a good time. He was the best at making daiquiris at his job. That's the good stuff. So when I get paid next, I'm going to ask my grandfather to make me some homemade daiquiris. For now, I usually get them from Twin Brothers, which is a restaurant here in the Bahamas. They have little stalls around the island where you get like less things than if you were to go into the actual restaurant. But, you know, they do what they do, but they get the job done. You know, they have the nice pina coladas and the Miami Vice. They get the daiquiri, you know, so they do they get the job done. I think some of the stalls, I'm gonna say shacks, but some of the stalls, they also sell like the wings and fries and the little smaller items. And lately I've been craving a lot of daiquiri, a lot. My granddaddy, he can make some good daiquiri. He really can. He can make, he know how to make some good daiquiri. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.